The original farm, the farm we had at Ealing, was a family farm. It was on my mother's side, and then my father ran that and bought it out and took it over, and then I took it over from them. Catherine was 15 when we moved here and Philip was 12. The opportunity arose to purchase this place, and so we sold the family farm and came up here.
When we started this, he said, okay, I'll do a world record, but he wanted to deal just with Bayer. He had faith in us. Based on previous experiences on this farm and seeing his high yields, I thought he was the perfect candidate.
Well, we normally grow about 120 odd hectares of cereal, which includes wheat, sometimes barley, and 30 to 40 hectares of triticale on some lighter soils next to the Ashburton River. And then we're growing grass for seed, ryegrass, fescue. I do cultivation, spraying, fertiliser spreading, irrigation, just general management and look after the crops and harvest, of course.
We've got really, really top arable farmers in New Zealand, and Eric's right up there. He's right at the top of that.
It's been very good for the New Zealand arable industry because, you know, as I said, we're a small industry and we don't get a lot of attention, but it's a very important industry for the country and especially for Canterbury.
He deserves all the accolades really because he's a great guy to work with, fantastic farmer, and Maxine, they're just great people to work with.
44 years we've been married. She does a lot of paperwork, which I'm averse to. I don't like paperwork, but it is a partnership. It always has been a partnership.
To me, the world record gives you that focus on high performance and getting the best out of crops, and that's the part of the job I really enjoy.
David certainly helped me very much with agronomy and very much in growing the crop. He's a guy that has always been very knowledgeable on herbicides, fungicides and those sorts of things, and he was very approachable. You know, you could always ring him up and ask him the questions, and that's what you did, and I suppose we just formed that relationship.
We had a really good team around us, and everybody that was there had the same focus to get the record.
It has been a team effort, there's no doubt about that.
I'd love to see the average New Zealand yield for winter wheats lift to 16 tonne. Totally possible. You know, we didn't do anything here that was particularly different than what a lot of farmers are doing. So when you're seeing a yield monitor sitting at 20 tonne, 16 tonne, 17 tonne, 18 tonne, you realise, you know, we can get that across the whole paddock, then that's the ultimate.
And learn as much as you can. Don't be afraid to ask questions, and don't be perhaps afraid to put inputs into crops, especially if you know you're going to get a return from those inputs. We knew we'd done everything possibly right.
Let's see what the Europeans come up with.